Hi there everyone, I'm sure you're familiar by now with the white gloves of destiny. When I wear these white gloves, or a guest wears them, and we do a lucky dip into the Royal Society card catalogue and just see what fate throws up. So today, Keith is going to wear the white gloves of destiny.
I'm not sure I believe in destiny, Brady.
I'm scared you know this catalogue so well that even with your eyes shut, you'll just pick out the best ones.
Well, it's possible.
You'll close your eyes, you will choose a card, and then you will choose a second card as your backup, and then we will go downstairs and find out what you have drawn.
Okay, closing the eyes.
All right.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
So, catalogues here.
Yep, you're right.
Let's go over here.
Over that side? All right.
Go over that side.
Okay, you've got a draw.
You've got a draw here.
You go near the front or the back? Or?
I'm going to go for the middle, just to annoy everyone.
No.
We're going to go for this one.
William James Russell, 1887, report on a paper by P. F. Frankland on the quantitative estimation of microorganisms in the air.
I think we should go again.
Well, we're gonna give that one a go anyway.
Yeah. So where's the slips and the pencil? You should be writing these down, Brady. Come on. You know the routine by now.
Where are the slips? All right, I'll get the slip. All right. I'm doing Keith's job for him now. I guess you're doing my job. I should do your job. It's RR10, referees reports, 1032. Oh, I only got one slip. Oh, right on the other side.
Okay, second one.
Where are you going? You going the other
side? This side this time. And we're going to go, let's go down to the bottom.
Very bottom.
Very bottom.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
You're at the back
Close
there.
to the back,
That's
okay.
the back. You're already near the back.
Let's go for that one.
All right, we have Richard Kirwan of the origin of basalts.
Oh, good geology paper there by the looks of it.
All right.
Oh, I'm very excited by this one. Okay.
Should we go downstairs?
Yep.
I'm not convinced you got good ones there, Keith. Depends on these basalts. Depends if you get pictures.
I think it could be good. But we'll see.
Oh, Keith. You didn't tell me how to do it. There we go.
We've got it, yes.
So, your first choice is the Review 1032. Now, they're over this side, aren't they? Don't they live down this way, the reviews? They're not this far down. Oh, here they are, referees reports. This is like a job interview, Keith. Are you impressed so far?
Oh yeah. Yeah, very.
All right, let's have a look. Can that be right? 1032. I'm nearly there, Keith.
Yeah.
I think I've got the right one. I'm just checking. No, it's not right. Oh dear. Oh, there's a whole bunch of 10s. This is the one. Referees reports 10. And here's 1 to 132.
Right, so keep
32.
going. It's 32.
Very short. January 23rd, 1887, is that? That's addressed to the Secretary of the Royal Society. Dear Sir, with regard to the paper, a new method for the quantitative estimation, of microscopic stuff in the air, isn't it? Come on, Keith. Help me out here. What's he saying?
I beg to say, I think it should be published in extento in the proceedings.
He's communicating to the secretary that he has actually done his job. So it's not a one-liner saying publish this.
Yeah.
He's explaining why it should be published and what the key elements of the paper are.
The photograph of 2 flasks showing colonies is of considerable interest, and if reproduced, it should be done well.
Keith, there's a question floating here. Did they publish the pictures or not?
Well, we'll have to look it up.
And Brady, doing his job like a good librarian, wrote down the field trans that it may have been published in.
That's excellent. Yeah, very good. It's not in this room, obviously, because this is the archive room and that's a printed book, so that's elsewhere in the building.
Oh. We'll find out later whether or not the picture got published, because I know you're all dying to find out. You're dying to know.
What was the second one now, Brady?
This was the Kirwan paper about basalts, I believe.
Yep.
Do you want me to retrieve that one for you?
Yes, please.
Letters and papers. That's round this way, isn't it? Letters and papers.
Yeah.
1064. The numbers are all facing away. The spines are all facing...
Because you didn't roll the stack.
Ah, there we go. All right, here we go. We'll cut that bit out, won't we, James? Decade 10, numbers 60 to 75.
Brilliant, Brady. Very good.
Yeah, all right,
No, I've got high hopes for this paper. The origin
Of basalts.
What did he didn't get off to a good start
No,
on
he
the
didn't
origin
really, did
of,
it? No.
and then he's crossed something out.
Yeah.
Traps or something.
Yeah.
And then he's changed it to basalts.
Yeah.
By Richard Kirwan, Esquire, FRS. So as the various opinions concerning the origin of basalts form an interesting part of the mineralogical history of this century, it will be proper to state these opinions in the order in which they were offered to the public before we enter into a particular examination of the merits of each.
Basically, he's saying, strap yourself in.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a really long, boring history of 100 years of rocks.
Exciting history of rocks. Ooh. I know there's a reference there to William Hamilton. I think, ooh, this is very good.
Keith,
He's talking about the pillars of the Giant's Causeway. Fantastic.
Keith, admit it.
Hmm.
You picked a dud.
No, it's really
You
good. If I'd been one later on in the volume, I would have gotten a William Herschel paper, which would have been very good.
Keith, we're not skipping forward to the good stuff. We're doing
Okay.
what you picked. What's the conclusion? Is there an exciting
Well,
conclusion?
let's have a look.
One, in a heap of stones called in Dublin Black Quarry stones, extracted from a quarry near Palmerstown and described in my Elements of Mineralogy, Mr. Garden, the celebrated architect of most of the public edifices, discovered one lying under several others in the area. Mr. Dolomine in the province of Volterra found micaceous.
Here's where it stands, Keith.
Okay.
I'm not questioning that this is not an important paper and worthy of the archive. And the first one, right. The simple fact is, the two papers you've got have had nothing visual about them. Your only hope is if from that first paper, the debate about do we publish the picture or do we not publish the picture in Filtrans ends with them publishing the picture.
Okay. I just
know.
have a quick look at this Herschel one.
This is what you could have won.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Brady,
look, Keith
come
was
on.
Keith was one paper.
One away.
You were one paper
One
away from that.
away from this. This is very
Did William
wow.
Herschel draw that?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Possibly Caroline. We'd have to do a bit of research, but very good.
Anyway, you didn't pick that. You didn't
Next
pick that.
time, people.
All right, here we go, Keith. Last throw of the dice. Here is the copy of Philosophical Transactions in which the paper has been published. We know that our referee said, include a picture. A picture would be great.
Yeah, yeah.
But we don't know whether it makes it in or not.
This is a book nerd winner already, this one. This is Philosophical Transactions for 1887. This is the year that Philtrans split into A and B sections. So all scientific papers before this were published together. After this date, on this date, you had maths and physical sciences in A, biological sciences in B. Historic moment for the Royal Society.
Whoa.
There you go.
Amazing. So this is a B.
So this is a B.
Here it is. Here, so we see
yeah,
it's
yeah.
published. A method for the quantitative estimation of the microorganisms present in the atmosphere by Percy F. Frankland. So it's in.
That's right. So he's trying to gauge how many microorganisms you can find in the air. And on 113,
Do they publish the picture?
it's an exciting moment.
It is. I don't know.
There.
Oh.
There we go.
That's amazing.
Nice work on the engraving there for the glasswork.
Gorgeous piece of engraving. I can see why that was recommended to go in. Keith, you've done it. You've pulled it from the fire with your engravings of flasks.
Well, as I said at the beginning, Brady, I don't believe in destiny, even though it brought us together. The candidate was Blackballed.
Blackballed.
Blackballed. Yep.
Drama.
So
This is a bit of gossip then. This is
Yeah.
a little bit of gossip.
Yeah.
So is it that you get one black ball and you're out? Anybody says no, everyone gets a veto.
Yep, you can have a veto on these things. And we do, as Brady knows, we have a mechanism for doing that.
I tell you what, as a special objectivity treat for Hannah, I'm going to go and get something.
Yep.